Oh, washing my face with one hand is becoming extremely laborious. I'm grateful to still have the use of one hand, really. I mean, 75% use of this one. I'm also grateful for chemical exfoliants because I have not been exfoliating manually. I can't. Alright. So I just washed with the, what was it, blueberry something or other from the one that puts out the watermelon. This was interesting. It's very cute. It's actually quite comfortable, but my head shape, I don't know. I have that Polish head shape. I don't know how else to put it. The back of my head, kind of flat, I guess, and it's having trouble staying down, but it did make it a little easier. I didn't have to keep pushing my hair back, which was nice. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know how regular this is going to be. It's very cute. It's so cute. Of course, I'm drying my face with one of my Truly face towels. Super soft, super absorbent. It's nice. It's so nice. My lips are in really bad shape because I thought I could get away with using that lip scrub. I am allergic to pineapple and I will never learn. But the good news is, because I have two of them, one is unopened. Something that gets added to a giveaway, I guess. Alright, now that that's over with, a few things that I had been looking forward to had showed up in the mail. Most of it is downstairs, of course, but I did manage to bring one thing up, and that would be the pink pearls. The person who sent it to me put it into a Coach box, but I'm fairly certain that these are not Coach pearls. But I'm so excited. I love pearls. I just love the look. I love how you can style them. I don't think I can get another loop around. I had it in one set. They called them opera pearls. It was long enough that I got 3 loops around, and it was just, it was adorable. And then there were days where I'd loop it twice and then pin it, or I would loop it once and then tie a big knot. Yeah, I like pearls. So these are my pink pearls, and the other simulated cream colored glass ones, which are apparently vintage, some kind of vintage, I don't know what vintage, are in a box downstairs somewhere. But yay, pearls. Oh, here's an example of the knot style. You know, you twist it around a certain way, it'll lay like that, or move it around, or jumble it up, you know, it just, that's just one way to wear pearls. I realize that there is a gap on the string. I will deal with that around the clasp, but for what I paid for these, I'm not concerned. I just think they're beautiful. They're pinkish. They've got a nice sheen. They don't stink. Oh yeah, and the stuff that that lady that was in labor was apologizing for showed up too. Fully disclosed that the packaging was a little beat up, but it's a Color Design 5 shadow and liner palette from Lancome. Eye brightening all-in-one. So we got, that's kind of a pretty case, little pink sparkles on it. Yep. And this I will be spraying down with alcohol, possibly digging out, possibly repurposing some of it because it is dug into just a little bit. Totally not going to use this thing that came with it because it's literally just a piece of plastic that you're supposed to use to line it. That's not going to happen. But again, single digits. Oh, it comes with instructions, artistry tips. How nice. Yeah, I've said a few times, I'm not a huge Lancome girl. I have the Juicy Tubes and now this. And then we got this is, I guess, just going to be considered kind of a collector's thing. A very old school, vintage Dior eye palette. Now at first I was a little thrown off because it's the palette itself, you know, it's in mint condition, you know, aside from the mirror here. It's in mint condition, it hasn't been touched. But the logo imprinted makes it look like it's not legitimate. But I did my research, I went online, and this is a little bit older. So this might just be a collector thing. I might actually dig everything out and just put something else in it, just another compact with a mirror, because it is Dior and it does have like a blue kind of tinge to it, a blue sheen. 5 couleurs palette. Yeah, eyeshadow palette. It's a 970 stylish move, made in France. Yeah, so it is legitimate, and it did come in this little felt-ish bag. I'm probably gonna wind up repurposing it. That's fine. And then she also threw in a little sample of Marc Jacobs Decadence. So I'm gonna pop this out. Oh, how cute. They have on the advertisement some pearl looking. They got pearls. The full size apparently comes with a chain. Perfume bottle designs are kind of funny. I like when they have little trinkets on it. I think that's really cute. I don't like when they put rubber bands because they start to smell. But people who put chains and like you're gonna carry it around like a purse, I don't know, that's questionable. That's just my opinion. Let me give it a little spritz. Oh, I have to prime it. It wasn't used. Sultry, luxurious, indulgent, sensual, luxuous, opulent. I think it's like another grandma scent. I don't know. It's giving me grandma vibes. Into the box it goes. Got a few more things from Ulta because I just can't help myself, but I think the shopping sprees are coming to an end. I made one more really big purchase, a big release from a very controversial makeup artist, which when it shows up I will do a big reveal, but in the meantime I got all 3 of these Morphe Ready in 5 palettes. I don't know what I did with the first one. I gotta go looking for it. I gotta organize. I keep saying that, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Anyway, so we have the Morphe 2 Ready in 5 eyeshadow palette. Oh, come on. They were supposed to tell me what they were calling. Oh, duh. It's right on top. We have Malibu. And From Hawaii with Love. And when I find the other one, I'll show that too. Then something I really wanted to try. I have the full range. When I say full range, it's like 10 actual products from Nimya, which is Nikkietutorials line. And one of her things is a cooling stick, under eye cooling stick. I haven't busted into that yet. It's kind of sitting in the box still, but ULTA products, I wonder if we're sleeping on some of their stuff. Some of their stuff is absolute trash, and we all know this, but there are some things that I'm not mad about, and I want to try this ULTA Beauty Cold Therapy Cooling Under Eye Balm. I mean, if it's the same ingredients, it's the same stuff, it does the same job for a fraction of the price of other things. Little holographic situation going on. I mean, why not? Why not give it a try? Matter of fact, why don't I try it right now? Oh, this is stepping away from the norm. I'm actually going to open something up and use it. Okay, product is blue with a purple plastic case, and it has a clear plastic lid on top. Seem to be some scraggle parts of the taking the lid off separated some of the product, but all right, it's a twist up. Okay, I'm not going to go all the way because it might pop all the way out actually, but okay, I'll bring it down here and let me try. Roll it down, put the little cap back on, other cap back on. Okay, I'm feeling it now. Alright, so it has aloe leaf juice, caffeine, and a cooling sensation, delivers an icy, revitalizing feel. Gently dab onto under eye skin and lightly tap to blend. Pro tip. Keep eye balm in the fridge between uses. Yeah. Dab in the spread. Ow, it's hurting my hand. Alright, seems to have soaked in, but even though it's soaked in, I'm still feeling the cool. Even when I do this, it's like a super blast of cool. I don't know if my eyes look... Do I look any more awake? I'm gonna have to look back and see. I wonder. Because I sure as hell am feeling more awake. And everything in this order were things that I've wanted to try. I was waiting for a go on sale, or were like 5 or 10 times the points. Also, something I got came with a really big freebie. But the next thing I got here is another ULTA product. It's the Brow Lift Laminating Gel. Now, I hope this works as well as some of the reviews are saying. Come on. My brows, as much as my friend Axe thinks they're perfect, they are not. They are a mess. They're a hot mess. Like, this one, okay, this is probably, if there were, they're sisters, not twins. Just like your boobs. They're sisters, not twins. This one is the well-behaved one. This one is the, I don't know what happened. It's like, it got to here and it all just, it stopped. Now, I am a victim of the over-plucking generation. Late 90s, early 2000s. I have pictures where it looks like I barely have a single line of hair because I just went to town. I used to have big, thick eyebrows. My mother was always like, don't mess with your eyebrows. They're fine the way they are. People always want bushy eyebrows. Look at Brooke Shields, and I'm like, but they're making me uncomfortable. You know, they were making me just not comfortable with myself. So I, you know, against her wishes, because my body, my choice, even though she thought she could tell me what to do, I went, got myself a pair of tweezers and a little light up mirror from the thrift store. She wound up buying me another a rounded lighted mirror that twisted around, that was magnifying and not magnifying. But I had this mirror, and I just went to town. And I plucked until I could pluck no more. And I just kept doing it for like a year or more. And once I finally realized, oh God, what have I done, and stopped, this is what I'm left with. I don't pluck anymore. If I do, it's one stray hair here or there. This is what I've done to myself. And this is a big problem. But there also, whatever's left in here gets a little crazy. So that's why I'm hoping that this laminating gel works as well as the website says and the reviews say. The reviews were fairly positive. This was only a couple of bucks. I'm not going to cry about it. Maybe like $5, $6. Just like the cold therapy. They were inexpensive and they're Ulta brand, but if it's made of the same shit, it's made of the same shit. This is the Tarte Rainforest Temptations palette. I had been waiting for this sucker to go on sale. When it came out, I was looking at it and I was like, I don't feel like paying that much for it. I don't want to use my points on it. I'm just, going to sit tight, and eventually it's going to go on sale. And surprise, it went on sale, so I bought it. Rainforest Temptations. Yes, I know. I have 100 palettes that are the same kind of color story. Maybe it's a different formula, or maybe I can come up with different looks here. I mean, this red shade would be kind of interesting. And then they have colored at the top. Let me pop this thing out. Oh, okay. It's a palette with a snake on it, and it's got a little plastic jewel in the snake's head for some extra shine. And we pop this sucker open. Okay, it's got a mirror, and it's got all the colors with the names on them. I do thoroughly enjoy a palette in a nice, sturdy, shiny metal casing. But these shades, starting from that bright red one, we have Enchanted, Luscious, Exotic. Maybe I should do this. Enchanted, Luscious, Exotic, Adventure, Treasure, After Dark, Boa, as in boa constrictor, Tropic, Tempt, Powerful, Entranced, and Vibrant, with what I'm assuming in the middle is kind of a blush. Wonder if it says anything on here. Iron Chic palette, yep. Oh, funny. The one in the middle that's going to serve more as a blush is called Bitten, like as in snake bite. Now this, let me see if they wrote it out. Yeah, things get very tricky with wording on packages ever since that thing happened with ULTA Beauty. The distinction between eyeshadow and pressed pigment, because there are, and it's in this palette as well, there are colors that the formulations, the chemicals that are in it, are not meant for the immediate eye area. Some people can get away with it, some people can't. For example, that red shade, I'm almost sure anything reddish orange doesn't belong by your eyes. You take a chance, you take a gamble doing it. I did it once with a ColourPop, and it said it was kind of in small print, but they covered their tracks by saying not meant for use in the immediate eye area. I think the problem with Huda Beauty was that it was hidden under a tag. Like, you had to peel the cover up to see that, which is... I mean, where do you draw the line for personal responsibility? It was there. A lot of people didn't know to look for it. A lot of people don't, at least at the time, didn't know the difference between eyeshadow and pressed pigment. But I don't know. It's a fuzzy line between corporate and personal responsibility. I'm the kind of person, I was raised to, you know, read the instructions. Even though I didn't quite do that with the cold therapy. No, I read the box ahead of time. You know, be careful. Just be careful. I used one of the pigments from ColourPop that said not intended for use around the eye area, and I had no ill effect. Nothing happened to my skin, nothing happened to my eye. The only thing was, when it came time to remove it, it was a little more difficult to get off my skin. It had kind of stained it a little bit. And that's the price you pay for the color. It's just the way it is. That's my 2 cents. Now, Nikkietutorials. I do love Nikkietutorials. I watch all her shorts because she's kind of stepped away from doing all the long form YouTube videos. But I have a lot of respect for her and her situation. Everything that happened, she was being blackmailed and all that garbage. No one deserves that. Just leave her alone. Anyway, she is a big fan of a company called Juvia's Place. And I read up on their stuff and I was absolutely impressed. And they do a flat out fantastic job of literally separating pressed pigment versus eyeshadow. Like, it's made abundantly clear on their products what is eyeshadow and what isn't. Kudos for that. I mean, they seem to use a lot of good ingredients. They got the bunny on it, which, I mean, I'm still skeptical of the bunny, but I did get the Garden of Juvia's. It's just, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? That is a beautiful woman. Beautiful packaging. Like how it's like pink on one side and then kind of violet. Oh, you can't really see. Let me try this. Is that any better? Pink, violet, pink again, different shades of pink. Okay, and on the back you see it's like a rainbow and just beautiful packaging. Wow, it's like this caricature is just beautiful. Alright, so open this up. Oh, inside the packaging is more packaging. Alright, so we got this wrapped up with bubble wrap. Oh, okay, cool. The cover still has that beautiful woman. And we, whoop, plastic sheet just fell out on me. Oh, look at that. Look at how gorgeous that is. Now that is definitely different from me, but it just stood out to me. The shimmers and the mattes. Let's see if I can do this. Daffodil. Best Buds. Blooming. Lilac U. Flower Petals. Money Tree. Yes, please. Peony. Purple Orchid. That is definitely an indigo type shade. I love it. Sunshine. Lucky Clover. Blossom. Flower Child. Marigold. That's a perfect name for that shade. Perfect name. Oh Honey. Gardenia. And Sweet Lilac. This is just gorgeous. This is just... I'm sorry for being such a freak over here, but this is just a gorgeous palette. I'm so happy I got it. It's so pretty. And the last thing that I picked up, because I wanted to, and she has 2 different smells out, I think, right now. I'm not 100% sure, but We got God is a Woman by Ariana Grande. And I also, because if you spent a certain amount of money, I think it was $38. Don't tell my husband. If you spent $32 or $38 on any God is a Woman product, you got a freebie, which is caught in the mail and I'm not getting until next week. But it's a set, it's like a 2 different products, miniature size, obviously travel. When it comes, I'll show you, but then I also got this lotion. Hand and body cream. So, enjoy a little R&R while indulging in this quick absorbing, lightweight, nourishing cream suitable for the hands and body. Clean ingredients, 100% vegan and cruelty free. Now, when Sephora started putting out this whole clean thing, I mean, I think they're the ones that started this whole trend of the clean product list. I don't know. I'm skeptical of that too. I'm skeptical of all these things. Like, there was something with Morphe that, when they made the Jacqueline, which I have both Jacqueline 1 and 2 palettes, there was an ingredient in one of the reddish purple pigments. Starts with a C, I can't remember at this time, but basically it's made out of crushed beetles. Now, while that might be natural and organic, again, natural doesn't mean anything. Organic, it's a bug, so it's organic. That's not considered cruelty-free because you're crushing a bug. So Morphe got into some hot water about that, but they labeled that shit clean, or cruelty-free rather. And so, you know, I just, again, me rambling on, I take labels with a grain of salt. I guess I'm just saying, do your own research, you know? Like, I'm very clear that I myself am not vegan. However, I am an animal lover. And I've had many different animals over the years. Some without my mother knowing, but she knows now. I've come clean about it. I hid pets from her, believe it or not, like hamsters. I had like 3 hamsters. I had my 3 beloved guinea pigs for years, like 6 years. Many generations of fish. So many other animals that I've wanted. I've wanted cats, but everybody's allergic to them. And now we have my baby Maisie, which my mom still gets a couple of bumps occasionally when she gets licked, but she's gotten over it because she loves Maisie so much. We all love Maisie so much. Anyway, so cute box. I took the plastic off already. And it says, Ariana Grande's God is a Woman fragrance is an unexpected combination of luxurious natural ingredients, creating a stunningly sensorial and intimate experience. Bring this addicting scent with you wherever you go. The sleek and modern case is perfect for travel and includes 2 1/4-ounce eau de parfum refills. Oh, hey. This is the cellophane is biodegradable. Good to know. Alright, so let's open this sucker up. How does it open? Oh god. Okay, so here's the one of the refills. I don't want to break anything. Oh, okay, so not deceptive packaging, but they should have called it 1 in the case and 1 refill, not 2 refills. So it's only 2 packages, but oh, this is a very interesting case. It is sleek. It feels almost like ceramic. Oh, I'm trying to leave a little powder. Does it screw up? Yeah, no, it just comes right off. I don't see. Okay, let me unscrew it. No, it is a spritzer, but I don't see. Huh. What? This is a little complicated, Ariana. Let's, girl. A little bit complicated, and there's nothing on the box to tell you anything about this, but basically, I got 2 of these. So it's like 2 travel sizes. So we have half an ounce of your fragrance that goes into this beautiful ceramic casing. I do appreciate the whole refill. I have a lot of cosmetics that have the refill capability, which I like. Waste is... I love Jeffree Star's shit. He's just wild and has his own problems, but some of his packaging, when it came out, was awesome. But right now, the way things are going, the packaging does need to come down. It needs to be toned down just a little bit. And I know that's not his style. But you know what? I'm not judging. I'm going to move along. Anyway, I do really like this ceramic. Yeah, that's definitely ceramic container. But there's an extra step. See, I was looking for the spritzer and I couldn't find it. It's under there. But it was hidden under this little cap. So you cannot take that cap off without taking the refill out. Do I want to spritz? I'll spritz once. Okay. I had to prime it. Ooh, that's sweet. Ooh, I like it. Yes, this was a good investment. This was a good one. I'm just going to put that cap right back on. Safety's sake. This does screw back on the top of the ceramic bottle. Very nice. And the refill also has that little cap on it. So the refill is going in the box. And this is going into that giant bag. World of Parfums. You know what I'm talking about. This giant bag that I can't possibly fit anything else into. Oh yeah. This is for my freebie. From that sample. To pick out the one that I like to get a travel size. And then I also have that coupon from one of those Sephora boxes. Where'd I stick that? I get a travel size of some fancy schmancy fragrance. I'll find it. Anyways, this is my big giant box of bottles of perfume that are not exactly travel size. Ugh. I would like to say, definitely not mad about this under eye. Call it a cryo stick, whatever you want to call it. I'm still feeling cooling effects. Still. And it's been a minute. So, I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with this stick. I have to say, hands down. I recommend everybody go out and get this ULTA Beauty, come on, cold therapy stick. It's fantastic. It works. And I'm still feeling it just sitting here. I'm just going like that. It's like whoosh. But just to sit here, it doesn't even feel like anything. It doesn't feel like anything's on my skin. There's no residue or leftover, and it just feels so cool. I'm happy with this. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the bag of freebies. So first thing is I got a sample of Vichy Aqualia 48-hour rehydrating cream, fragrance free. Well, you know how much I love Vichy. So this is just gonna go with the other Vichy. And then this. Because you can't ever buy anything from Ulta without getting some freebies, which is just something I really love about Ulta. So we have a, I guess, deluxe sample size of Ahava Dead Sea Water Mineral Shower Gel Sea Kissed. I'm not going to bother smelling anything right now because all I smell is that God is a Woman, and it's so good. And we have something from Pacifica. This is Flower Moon Jasmine Peach Vanilla Hair and Body Mist. Hair and body mist. You know, that's funny. I was always told you know, if it goes on your body, it doesn't go on your hair because it's, you know, it could be bad for it, but that could be very old thinking. I remember reading back in the day in like 17 magazine, they would tell you to spritz your brush with your favorite perfume and just like brush it through your hair so your hair would smell it. And I was doing that one time and my mom absolutely freaked the hell out. She was like, we do not do that. That's not good for your hair. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I highly doubt it contributed to this. This is something else entirely. But what do I know? Anyway, okay, so body and hair mist. I'll try it again when the room doesn't smell like this amazeballs fragrance. Now this is interesting. This is a head to toe coconut milk plus CBD happy dance. 6 milligrams of CBD. You know, little tear apart plastic meant to look like a jar. This kind of stuff gets me. It says, apply on damp skin to seal in moisture, soothe after sun exposure, use as a hair mask, makeup remover, hand and cuticle conditioner, or wherever the inspiration strikes. I'm just a little skeptical of products that have too many uses. I don't know, but I'm also a big fan of the CBD stuff. I have a lot of Truly products with CBD in them because it is legal in the state that I live. It cracks me up though because CBD doesn't like do anything. You don't get high off of CBD. It's a medicinal thing. It's proven to be good for the skin, good for the soul, good for the this and that and whatever. But okay, Happy Dance, you do you. I have a replacement for my mini Mario Badescu skincare facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I have the big bottle over there. I have another one that's more cucumbery in the fridge, so I think I'm just going to throw this one in the fridge too. Okay, Grown Alchemist Body Cleanser. I've heard about this company. I don't know much about them, but what I've heard seems to be pretty positive. This is chamomile, bergamot, and rose. Okay. Something to add to the shower shelf when the shower shelf gets installed. Sweet Spot Labs. Moisture Restoring Rich Full Body Cleanser, fragrance free. Gynecologist tested and approved. There's the difference. This is doctor tested. Okay. Dermatologist tested. Okay, they could test something and call it a piece of crap, but it's still been tested. This, at least, they go the extra step and say approved. Are they lying? I don't know. I think I'm going to give this to my mom because I gave her another product by the same company in one of my other freebies. And her aid helps her. My mom is very disabled. And, you know, she does her best to take care of herself as much as she can, but twice a week she does have an aide come to help her with laundry because she's bedbound and in a wheelchair. She's not 100% bedbound, but she's in a wheelchair and she cannot get up the stairs, and the washer dryer is upstairs here. So anyway, bringing it back to center, I'm going to give this to my mom. Lastly, we have a Decadence set goat milk hand cream set. Goat milk body lotion and goat milk hand cream. Alright, I'm going to close out this video, which is hopefully shorter than the last one. I'm really trying to push to do more short content because, well, I mean, I sit here and I watch long-form YouTube videos all the time. I'm constantly watching documentaries, opinions, makeup videos, reviews, and everything like that, but I know watching me for an extended period of time probably is giving people a headache, so I'm just gonna end this out by saying I believe that my Strivectin lip treatment, yep, it's absorbed in, and so I'm going to follow that up with my YSL. I've been using this. I scraped off a layer to make sure that whatever, if there's any pineapple residue, it's gone. So we'll just I like this balm. It goes on easy. It feels very protectant. Yeah. So, with that, I hope you enjoyed. Run, don't walk to get this cooling stick. I'm not joking. I'm still feeling the cooling effects. I mean, if cooling effects aren't your thing, and obviously don't get it, but game changer. Game changer. I feel awake. I'm gonna review back and see if I actually look more awake, but my eyes definitely feel a pep. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Hydrate. Drink plenty of water. Or, you know, Pedialyte, sugar-free Gatorade. Unless you need the sugar. You know, watch if you're sweating. It's been kind of hot. If you're sweating, make sure you just drink to replenish. And look both ways before you cross the street. And be a good Samaritan. Just be a good person. Have a great day.